So Bryon here again at the FoCoMA Awards, just talking to Shane from Wire Faces, seeing how the night's going. What do you think about all this?
It is awesome and amazing.
Yeah? Do you feel like in Fort Collins with so much going on lately, like we have the music experiment, the awards, it's kind of blowing up around here. You guys are definitely a big part of that as the Wire Faces. Like, how do you just feel about the scene as a whole here?
It's nice to be part of a scene where people care about what's going on,
right? And
people locally kind of embrace it, I guess. I mean, I guess I've been kind of playing music for a long time, so it doesn't seem like it's an explosion, but I guess I've kind of realized recently that it actually is, things have been picking up in the last couple of years, that it hasn't been like it wasn't like this, 10 years ago.
No,
it was different, it wasn't the same community that it is now, which is really awesome. And that's probably my favorite part about it, is just the growth and like the really much stronger sense of community than it's ever been before.
Yeah. And like with things like Spokesbuzz now and things like that, there's a lot of new things popping up that are just all about the community, which is awesome.
And that, the Spokesbuzz thing, the FoCoMA, that all has happened, and then the FoCoMA's music experiment. That all has happened in like the last, I think, 4 years, 4 or 5 years, and that's like just when I happened to move back here, because I was living in Boulder for a while. And Boulder has nothing like this, man. Yeah. Boulder is weird and disjointed, and like it was. Trying to play there was really hard, and it was hard to make friends that like felt like they actually cared about what you were doing, right? Like as musicians, so.
Yeah, that's crazy. So we're glad to have you back here. That's for sure, because Wire Faces rock.
Oh, thank you.
And you guys, by chance, like, you thinking you might win any awards tonight or anything?
I have no idea.
Yeah, right.
We've won the last couple of years, and I'm hoping we don't win this year, because I feel like we can't keep winning.
Right.
There's somebody else is better than us. There's plenty of other great bands that are better than us. We'll just do what we do,
Well, with this all going on, how was tonight's, like, everything happening? Have you seen any people? Is there certain bands you want to see or anything like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not deep into it enough.
Right.
It's too early. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah. I know a lot of people. I was saying that they like to come to these because people don't think they're going to win anything, and then they get a little drunk and get up there and have the best speeches. And
yeah. That probably happened. I think there was one year when I was the only member of all 3 bands that I was in that won an award, and that was really weird. Because I just kept getting back up on stage, and everyone was like cheering. I was like, I felt I'm not like really into singling out one dude, and none of the other guys could make it, so it was just like, great, I'm up here again. Right. Okay, here I am.
Something about you guys that's I think is awesome and unique is how you're the singer drummer. You're up front all the time, and you don't see that very often. Is that something? What made you? So is it was Wire Faces your idea? I guess, in a sense.
No, it wasn't my idea. I stole it from the Black Apples. Yeah. When they lived here and they were our good friends, I saw Cam doing it, and I thought, wow, that's awesome. I guess I could do it, maybe. But I didn't really want to until the previous band I was in broke up, and we were like, what are we gonna do for a singer? And it just turned out, and it was a struggle. It wasn't like easy, but it's been fun. So
yeah, when you do a great job, man, I wouldn't have guessed that it wasn't something you hadn't been doing for a while. So that's awesome. Well, thanks for talking with us. That was awesome, man, and we'll see you inside. Maybe we'll see you win an award.
Okay, cool.